Alright YouTube, for this vlog I have another movie pitch, but first off I'm going to show this Lego figure I got, which is very cool, and some of these figures in this series that I do not have relate to today's pitch, so I'll just give it a little overview. We'll do another vlog about Legos, but anyway, for this movie pitch I'll be talking about an idea I saw and I think could be cool. Is a prequel to the previous 2026 The Mummy movie, which is not connected to the 3 Mummy movies that were released many years ago, and has a 4th installment coming out in 2028. Believe it or not, I have not seen the first 3 The Mummy movies, but I'm referring to the 2026 Lee Cronin's The Mummy, which seemed to have gotten less than ecstatic reviews, but personally I really enjoyed this movie. I found it very, gory and fun and creative, and just overall a fascinating movie. So the idea I had that I gotta give credit to a forum on Reddit is a prequel to this movie, talking about, the demon that's name I don't know how to pronounce, but it's sort of similar to the Pharaoh character, where he's like, sort of, this movie, point is, this movie doesn't have a lot to do with like the traditional or frequent mummies we see in Hollywood movies or in general stuff, but more so sort of like an Exorcist or Evil Dead style movie, which I really liked. But personally I can see why people were not crazy about the title, because it did seem a little misleading. So I'm not sure what this movie would be titled, but I do also know this director created a Evil Dead movie from 2023, and I haven't seen it yet, but it does look really cool. So I think with his directing style we could see a really cool prequel to his The Mummy movie, which, like I said, I really enjoyed, and I really want to know more about these characters and the demons that, possessed the girl Katie in the movie. This movie was just like so intriguing to me that I feel like it's almost a niche movie to me, because like nobody heard of it really, or it didn't seem to be getting a lot of rave or good reviews. But personally I really enjoyed it. I'm going in circles now, so I'll circle back and say I think the director does a lot of good delivery with some of the gore and shock value, but I would like to see him focus on other aspects of horror that I read on the internet. So I think focusing on other new things could be creative, which is a very generic statement of me, but I also want to see more in sort of the sand areas of these characters, and maybe also learn a little bit more about the reporter character whose name I don't remember from the Mummy movie. But overall I think it would be a really cool, potential universe. So overall, if you have the opportunity, I would recommend checking out Lee Cronin's The Mummy on streaming, because it's no longer in theaters. So I'll probably continue this vlog with more ideas, but I just wanted to throw this out there that I think a prequel to his universe would be a great idea and could be really cool and creative, because horror movies are also raving now with, Backrooms and Obsession, and unfortunately The Mandalorian and Grogu being a bomb. So overall, horror is booming. So thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned for more vlogs later today. Goodbye.